Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a new video. This is your third video of today. There's probably one more video potentially. I do want to make a couple of kind of free-to-play orientated videos that may be released tomorrow. We'll have to see. But this is all about like the update. As a lot of you know, the new update has just gone in. Although I was given the impression that the update wasn't going into later on this week. So from my particular information that I had, it was that the important dates are the live stream, 3rd of November, okay. 41.3 release, which is the update that's just gone live, November 8th, and Necropolis release and live stream November 15th. All those things we know about, except for November 8th is when we were meant to see the update, but the update went in. So sorry if people watched the MCN and thought, what the heck is he talking about? I'm just going off the information that I was given on that one. But in any case, we've got a new update to go over. And this one is of course, it's about the build. There's some things that have appeared. Some people are a little bit surprised at. Okay, so where do we start? Where should we start? Okay, let's start with inventory limit increase. So one of the biggest surprises out of everything was Catalyst inventory update. So you can see on screen, this is part of it right here, in that for those that are level 1 to 39, Catalyst inventory limits have been increased for the following. Tier 3 Catalyst, blah, blah, blah. Like Command don't put the numbers, which is a bit annoying to see, right? So it's good for summoners that are level 1 to 39. There's also better things on offer for those that are level 41 to 59. So this is really good for the future of people coming to the game, and also for the future of building out, holding on stuff. Because look, here's the thing. Banquet Event comes. You are a summoner who is in those particular brackets, the level 1 to 39, 41 to 59 respectively. You've just picked up some very spicy resources. You're really happy. You're thinking, great, this is for the future. But then you slowly or quickly realize that you're going to run out of inventory space to hold these things. Even more so if you're a non-spending player within Marvel Contest of Champions. So you'll theoretically lose out. You're not in a position to make a rank up decision. You're not in a position to get some of the starages of champions. So it's a bit disappointing, but at least this future proofs it for the future and the ability to pick up said resources. So there's some good news in that one for players, especially level 41 to 59 that are very lucky to pick up a tier 6 class catalyst, basic, and anything tier 5 basic stuff and stuff like that. But level 60, the catalyst inventory limits have been increased for Tier 5 class Catalyst, Tier 3 Alpha, Tier 6 Basic, Tier 6 class Catalyst, Tier 4 Catalyst. To be honest, I don't see any great benefit from that. I mean, look, it is a benefit, by the way. Let's get it out of the way. I'm not going to knock that. But the kind of main thing for me, especially if you're a non-spending player, is kind of having access to these things. So you can see on screen, like I can now do Claim Max. And I've claimed back a lot of the stuff that I was without at that particular time. I shouldn't really have claimed. The reason being I'll be able to see what the inventory totals look like beforehand. But at least to know that some of the things like Tier 6 Basics, Tier 3 Alpha that I had within here are now going to be absorbed into my inventory cap, which I'm just going to go to right now and have a look. Which I am 13 of 24. Damn, as I said, I wish I didn't claim, because otherwise I would have known how many the limit was. Because I'm pretty certain I was at max limit for one or several of these. A lot of players have noticed, or noted even, Tier 5 Basic. It's very weird to note that Tier 5 Basic is still at 15, but the Tier 6 Basic's at 24. And of course people will say, well, it's rarity rich. It's like, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, it's just weird. We're looking at Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst right here. Like, the limit is 24 to hold. So that doesn't make much sense, does it? If your Tier 2 Alpha's got 24 to hold, my Tier 3 Alpha's at 24. I'm 8 for 24. I need more Tier 2 Alpha. I do need a lot. Tier 3 Alpha. I need a lot more Tier 3 Alpha. The Tier 5 Basic side of things, has that been able to hold more? It's hard to say. But it's the weird thing about the Tier 5 Basic. I wonder whether or not, like, I'll kind of check on later on and they've kind of like improved it. But it's very weird, isn't it? It's kind of like to see that. I think I'm not alone. Right, I'm definitely not alone. A few other players have kind of like said that. There's a thread at the moment, which I'll put a link to in the description if you want to check out, about the inventory cap update. As Artifutera says, are you kidding me here? We're not increasing the tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha for level 60 players. It's still 19 and 30. 19? Is it 19 and 30? Is it? What's happened to me then? Maybe they're sigil user. I don't know. I have like 50 of each in overflow. Many paragons do, I believe. Please increase the limits for those as well. Yeah. Or at least let us sell tier 5 basic. Yes. I've seen a lot of people calling out for that. Because currently at the moment you cannot sell tier 5 basics. As you can see right there. Like you can't sell them. Where other things that are lower, tier 4, yeah. I think Kabam are getting around that, and it's like they're still trying to hold on to the meta of that as a reward. So obviously you're going to be like spending in order to achieve it. And the thing is with people is like we're not saying this to be like, as like, you know, Simon says, not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I agree. Like basically we're saying, you know, cheers, like great, thank you, cheers, thank you to Kabam for increasing those inventory caps. I think more so for tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha because they are the meta chase rewards. But then what about tier 5 basic? Tier 5 basics are not technically meta. Yes, you can sell them to get tier 6 basic. Yes, you can but you could, in theory, if Kabam wanted to put it in, and therefore you get some premium resource. But at the same time, you know, if I sell tier 4 basic, I'm only getting a small fragment. What is it, like 200 fragments of a tier 4 basic, and if I sell like all 21 that are there, I'm only getting 4,200. So it's not exactly it's not game breaking of the volume of tier 5 basics. Yes, it'll be a volume per how many I pick them up, but at the same time, it's like it's not game breaking. It's not an exploit, and it's not weird. Anyway, is the resource we haven't most of at the end expiring because we can't use it in time, can't sell it? Yeah. Anyway, I was happy when I saw the mail, but when I saw it didn't do anything to tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic, I was disappointed. I've got like 64 tier 2 alphas. I think I've got like a good... did I probably check how much I've got? Probably a lot. I was 64 as well. That's weird, isn't it? It's just weird when those things happen. Yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, so I'm sure it's something that did. I think, is that the when it says 27 there, does that denote? Yeah, it does denote sigil. So what do you get there? Like 10? Oh, I guess it's more for this player must not be Paragon. I hope they're Paragon. Well, they not hope Paragon. What they are? They're not Paragon. That means that everything's skewed there. So basically, I got 24. They got 10. But anyway, right. What else is being talked about? Well, the just quickly in the rank up store. If you go to the rank up section, there's more that's been added into here. What I do not know. Kabam said more had been added in, but I don't know what exactly. Is it some of the relic stuff? Is it the champion stuff? Yeah, Kabam said it. Well, I have to move on to the next thing. Rank up store update. Oh, for those that have become Conqueror. Okay, fine. Conqueror get access to the store. Right, we'll move on to the other thing that's come about. If you've been following the content and the information, you'll know that we have talked about the level up scheme. It's not a 6-star one, but the extent of level up that you can do via units. So I'm just trying to find a quick example to this. So if I've got under the level up section, I've got Titania. Oh god, I've got to level that up. Oh, I've been putting it into my Battlegrounds deck as well. Unleveled. I knew I ranked up something and I needed to do something more with the champion. I think I was waiting. I know why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for level up. But I need to level up because I put her in my battle deck. Oh, you're such a silly boy, Richard, sometimes. It's been a long day. Maybe there's method to the madness. But as you can see, bottom right hand corner, right there as I'm pointing. You see me? There, pointing. Units. So yeah, that's one of the things that units. You can now max level with units. This is a little bit annoying, but it's kind of like more orientated towards spenders, I would say. There's a bit of this debate on Twitter with a few friends of mine about this whole kind of like situation and placements and how it looks. I don't want to press that button. Do not press. You got to be. Thing is, you got to be so careful. From what I gather, and the thing is, I'm worried about even clicking the button. So don't click the button, because you know you want to click the level up like there. I feel kind of nervous because I don't want to press that. I don't want to lose 781 units. I'd be quite annoyed if I did. So select or click there. Remember, click the gold. Don't click anything else. You'll be disappointed otherwise. You'll be losing units, and you don't want to see that. So as I said, some of my friends are talking on Twitter, the old Sarge and Misty K, just kind of, you know, pointing out this, because you can see here, like, where it comes to instantly level up. And a lot of people are talking about the button placement. I mean, look, you shouldn't really kind of look to press it. And then, like, Misty did say that they clicked the button right there, get now 1 unit. Thankfully, and I think I should like be very careful about this, because I don't want to click it, especially because when there's like such a high volume of units at stake. Is there anything that's low? That's kind of 18 units right there. But I'm just trying to like do an example. But anyway, I'll show what Misty K kind of like. So Misty K clicked get now, right? The next screen that comes up is that level 1 to 10. So you have, fingers crossed, always a kind of confirm element. So you're confirming once that you're interested, but you're confirming again to go, I submit, I commit. And that's the biggest thing, isn't it? Because I can imagine if Kabam were, you know, they may be inundated with people going, well, I click the get now, lost all my units, or lost a good chunk of units. And you're there looking like, well, look, at least with this time, what Kabam have said is, we have given you an opportunity to back out. Go back. So go back and don't spend any units. I think that's kind of the message right there. I thought I'd go over this because there is always that concern. There's a nervousness. You know, I mean, for me, like, I'm quite nervous now to click get now. It's like, oh, I don't want to do it. But I kind of feel like if I kind of do it in my mind, I pressed it. Phew. Look at that right there. It's a failsafe. Go back. Okay, I'll go back. Right. It's still a bit of a concern, and unfortunately it's one of these things where it's still in your mind that you might feel you want to do it. Of course, whales are going to whale out and grab it. Of course they will. But for other people, just be careful. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else unless something pops up that we can discuss. That's been a video. Thank you very much for watching. What are your thoughts on some of these changes? Put it in the comment section. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.